Hey Soul Family, this is your Soul Sister Zeta with Newbie Roots, and today I'm going to be talking about how to listen to your intuition. I saw this blog post online, and this young lady asked the question, how do I listen to my intuition? And I thought to myself, how do you not know how to listen to your intuition? But in order to answer that with compassion, I had to dig deep on this one. I had to get deep. Because I'm like, okay, this young lady doesn't know how to listen to her intuition. What does intuition really mean? So I had to research this. Now, all of this is online. You can research it for yourself. It's right there. The word intuition stems from the Latin root intuit or intuit, which means to consider or to contemplate. Now, I thought to myself, consider or contemplate, those two words mean pretty much like you're unsure of yourself. You don't know where to get your information. You don't know, what's really going on inside. And so it really made me want to dig deeper and say, okay, well, what did the ancient Kemetians call intuition? Do you know that word does not exist in any ancient language? That it did not exist in ancient Egypt or in Atlantis or anything like that. The closest we could get in the ancient Kemetic language is the Merkaba, which is Merkaba. Mer meaning the chariot, the travel source, the light, which created a pattern, right? So we have the light that creates a pattern. Ka, meaning the soul, the spirit. And Ba, meaning the human body or the concept that holds realities or that holds spirit. And so the Merkaba was what the ancient Kemetians used to travel, to take the spirit and body through different realms, the higher realms, the lower realms. That was the way that they traveled. And that was their divine source. See, in ancient Kemet, they tapped into the power. They knew that they were powerful. And see, that's the issue with today, is that people are so unsure about who they are, where they come from. And we're using these vague words that English has given to us, that was just passed down to us, that is not our initial original language. And we're trying to use this language to connect to source, but at the same time, we're unsure because the words that we have to use are so vague and watered down. So the key to using your intuition is to know thyself. It is one of the most powerful Kemetic proverbs that we could have to help us remember who we truly are. We are divine beings. We are divine gods. First and foremost, before this human form, we are divine beings, divine gods. And by knowing that already should empower you to say, I have the answers. I know what I need, which is within, because everything that exists starts in the spiritual world before it is manifest into physical reality. So that's where we must return. And the ancient Kemetians knew that, and that's why they traveled through the Merkaba, not through intuition, not through contemplation and consideration, but by knowing thyself. And so what you can do is use natural sources, use crystals. One of the best crystals you can use is the amethyst. This is one of my amethyst crystals. It's the first one that I've ever worked with. And I'm telling you, you will feel the power. The electrons that are flowing through our bodies, the electric currents that are flowing through our bodies is the same substance that is within the crystals. And one of the best is the amethyst. Use it, hold it, become one with it. Use certain herbs, jasmine, chamomile, basil, whatever herbs that you really resonate with, they resonate with you for a reason. Use them. Use them. They actually come in handy. Sip your tea every morning. Make it a ritual, and say, this tea allows me to connect with source. This tea gives me my power. This herb enhances my power. That is your divine right to put that command on that herb, on that crystal, to be your talisman, to be your tool that you use to leave from the body and go into spirit. That is your divine right. So the key is to know that these material things do not control you, that the internet does not control you. Just like it is a tool, know that you have natural resources that you can use as tools to connect to source. That is who you are. You are a divine being, a divine God. Know thyself. And that is all I got for you guys today. That is all I have. I just felt like coming on here and shedding some light on that question. I thought it was something that really needed to be touched upon. And so with that being said, I love you guys. Please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Like this video, share it with someone who could, who needs some light, who needs some love. Share it with them. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.